Let's say you have got basic knowledge about computer networking, where you are able to understand that what computer networking is, how computer networking works, and why do we even need computer networking. And suppose since you have got this basic knowledge, you may have decided to let's go and just try for an interview. And let's suppose you also went for an interview where interviewer is asked you these basic questions and you are able to answer them confidently. But then the interviewer asks you the question which is related to their office scenario. Because in many cases what happens, the many companies they ask you the questions which is related to their office scenarios. So let's suppose this person is asking the question that they have multiple branch offices in particular city. So which type of networking they should be using and why? Or maybe the person is going to ask you that they have multiple branch offices in different states as well as in different countries. So which type of networking they should be using and why? And at that time, if you are able to answer these questions, then you may likely to secure your position in that company. But if you're not able to answer these questions, then you may feel like your hopes are going down because the company may not going to hire you, which is totally fine because it happens with everyone during the interview. But let's not worry about if you are going to face such challenging questions because we will be covering all these different types of networking terms in today's topic. So it doesn't matter whether these networking terms applies to your home network, maybe campus network, or maybe from small to large enterprise office network. And it also doesn't matter whether it belongs to same city, different states, or even different countries because we will be seeing how these different types of networking terms been used in different situations or scenarios. So let's get started. Well, these are the all different types of networking terms we will be covering in these and upcoming topics. But don't worry, I'm not going to read all this list and make you feel sleepy. But if you like, you can pause this video and take a note of this list because we will be covering them one by one. So without making any delay, let's start with our very first networking term, which is personal area network. So what is personal area network? As you may have already guessed the meaning of this particular networking type because as the name defines itself, the devices we use like laptop, printer, scanner or maybe our smartphones that we operate for our personal use but in the form of network connectivity that is called a personal area network. Because what these devices do, they basically connect among themselves by using wired or wireless connectivity. Let's say you are a student or maybe you have recently joined a new company and to extend your knowledge you have bought one of the laptop to practice at home, right? So in few weeks you also decided to let's buy printer as well because you want to take some printouts related to your projects or assignment. So you have connected your printer with your laptop which have formed the connectivity between the laptop and printer. And then later in future you wanted to share your documents with your friends or maybe with your colleagues, so you also decided to take internet connectivity from your local internet service provider. So you took the internet connectivity and you connected your laptop with internet and you are now able to share your documents with your friends and colleagues. Now since you have taken the internet connectivity, so you also decided to let's join all the wireless devices like your phone, maybe your iPad or maybe your tablet to the internet, as well as you also connected all these devices together so that you can share documents from one device to other device by using the wireless connectivity. So all these devices what we use for our personal use but by using the network connectivity which is called the personal area network. But that is not the only factor makes it to personal area network because when it comes to computer networking terms it also checks the other factors like the size of the network and the distance is being used among all these communicating devices together. and that basically decides the type of computer networking you are using. So in case of personal area network, when it comes to size, we may have maximum 1 to 2 computers or maybe laptops, and also some smartphones or maybe printer and scanner. And when it comes to distance, the distance remain under 2 to 3 meters, because in most cases we use this network in our home for our personal use, and that is the reason it is called the personal area network. Now let's move on to next topic, which is small office home office network.